Hello, my friends. Welcome back. We're back at it again with some more Stardew Valley. I was trying to remember where we were at when I was doing the title and everything, and I think we had like just started in on fall year 1 on our last live stream. Which is not a bad place to be, but I need to remember, especially for this stream, I need to remember that I need shit for the fucking, my fucking Grange display, dude. We gotta Grange it. Alright, I got too much shit on my desk, guys. I need like 3 extra desks to organize all the shit that's on my current desk. Or maybe just like a bookshelf. Several bookshelves. Someday. Alright. We're booting up. Everything should be updated. So, I guess I'm not worried about that. Everything went fine. I did see, by the way, not to start the stream with controversy, gasp, but Nexus Mods, where I get all of my mods from, is under new ownership now. Pretty much the guy who has been running it for a while said that he just like couldn't do it anymore. He's got like a life and kids, like that's fine. And apparently the new guy is starting to put a kibosh on not safe for work mods in the Nexus community. And everyone was like, God damn. Like sort of braced for it to happen, but not really expecting it to happen. I saw a lot of people on Tumblr were talking about it because a lot of people on Tumblr are mad about the way that Archive of Our Own does things. And a lot of people pointed to, they were like, oh, Nexus Mods lets people monetize their stuff. Why can't we be like Nexus Mods? And then now Nexus Mods, who formerly let people monetize their stuff, is cracking down, baby. Cracking down. Which is always crazy to see. I hope they get their shit together. And by that I mean stop being assholes about people's mods. But what do I know? I am but a lowly peasant. Every time I start this game up, I feel like this initial loading screen gets longer and longer. My goodness. Okay, hold on. I gotta make sure all my shit's off. Move speed normal. Gotta disable all the mods from when I was playing for myself. God, I wish that were me. You wish what were you? Getting your NSFW shit together? Getting longer and longer each time. I feel like at some point, my love, you'd have to go see a doctor about that. But, I get it. Alright, we got cap window. We should be good to go. Only if I was a coward, which I am not. Babe, please. Oh, it's Penny's birthday. Party with gusts of wind tomorrow. Yeah. Ooh. Is that already enabled? I had to... Sorry. Since I had to disable all of the mods, I feel like some of them already activated. Which is fine. I can have an easy first day. But if you're wondering why all of the crops are already watered, that's why. A rainbow trout would like an oyster. I suppose I can give you an oyster. Ooh, and they provided us with some roe. Wonderful. So these I don't have to worry about right now, which is wonderful. Gotta say hi to the chickens. I think they've already been petted, but we can at least acquire eggy. Did I need these for? No, I don't. Fine. I needed this. Put here. Right, because it's day 2 of fall. And I don't have an oyster or anything here. Fine. What are our bundles looking like right now? I have some the fall crops, obviously. We have... I have to get a vegetable juice, which I think I can do. I know there's some fall fish that I have to catch. Lava eel, obviously we can get whenever, but octopus I think is... yeah. Only in the night market submarine. Which we'll probably go to the night market submarine anyways, just for a chance to get those two, but night market's a little whiles away. It's this walleye that we need to get this season. Raining noon to 2 a.m. That's doable. And then bunch of nonsense. Haven't even given them any money yet, which is fine. I feel like we still have so much to do. Oh, a lot of fucking pale ale, my dude. Jesus. Mysterious key to the bottom. Right. Just gotta get my bearings. Oh, and we had something to pick up from Clint last time. Was it my axe? No. Got the axe. Let's go send in the copper pickaxe. Would love to have these two upgraded by the end of the season. But at least copper. We don't have any gold, really, do we? No. Okay. Let's do that today then, I guess. If I have enough. Which I might not. Did we agree it's 5k for the steel upgrades? I also want chop down. Goddamn, that means I don't have enough. Which is fine. Gotta tidy this place up. Alright. We'll do steel pickaxe sometime this stream then. I'm not super worried about it. We got several days. Would love to get the foraging bundle done today. Potentially nab that walleye, depending on whether or not we get any rain. Ah, we got these. The long-term quests. Ah, hello there, Orcus. You showed up at the perfect time. For what? You like my pirate hat? It's our new special orders board. Robin and I built it from scratch. Lewis, all you did was hold the nails. What was that sound effect? Lewis, did you just shit your pants? Why was it that sound effect? Ignore her. I could never ignore Robin, light of my life. Now let me explain. You see, with Goldenrod Farm back in business, the local economy has really been picking up. As a result, some of the local townsfolk have been asking me for a way to source local ingredients for their businesses or personal projects. I don't know why I'm reading so weirdly today. Brain is not braining. So Robin and I came up with the idea of a new special orders board where people can post bigger jobs that would make sense for the old billboard outside Pierre's. Yeah, for example, I plan on requesting some hardwood for a bed I want to make. I won't put you on the spot, but if you want to help out, you can just accept the job from this board. Who knows, maybe if the bed turns out well, I'll start selling them in my shop. I look forward to helping. Giving a helping hand. I thought so. Wouldn't expect anything less from you, Orcus. Thanks, man. So can we say that you're on board? Yes, absolutely you can, Robin. Absolutely. Especially if it's gonna piss Lewis off. You can absolutely say that. Well, I'm sure you're busy, so we won't keep you away from your work any longer. As always, I appreciate your willingness to contribute. Take care, Orcus. She's so fucking proud of herself right there. So proud of her silly little jokes and japes. Let's see. Stardew Valley Fair is in 2 weeks. Ooh, and there's a Ridgeside Gathering we can go to. And Spirits Eve, of course. So much to do for the fall. Well, let's see what special order we have lined up here. Aquatic overpopulation. For unknown reasons, the local population of tiger trout has grown to an unsustainable level. I need a local angler to help reduce the numbers. Or an elegant reception. I wish to host a reception for prestigious guests and friends at the town square. Are there any local farmers who could provide me some high-end groceries? I always have concerns about these ones that take the whole month to do. The whole goddamn month. But honestly, we're growing a lot. Growing a lot. We might be able to offer some assistance. What's it look like, Olivia? 20 wine, 10 cheese, and 10 goat cheese. Oh no. We don't even have half of those things. I guess our quest now is to build a barn. You don't build a barn, dumbass. Is it even physically feasible to build a barn and produce that much in 27 days? I think if we want to try it, we gotta get on it. I'm honestly questioning whether we can even do like 20 wine in 27 days. High-end groceries. I thought you meant like produce. I should have known. She's too fancy for my produce. Hello? Who are you? Hello? Hello, you must be Orcus. My name is June. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'll be the resident pianist here for the fall and winter seasons. I think we talked to, what's-her-face about that last time. My first performance is this Thursday. I hope you're able to make it. I will certainly try. After finding out whether or not you're single. Hold on. He is single. Hello? Hot white-haired anime boy? You don't gotta tell me twice. You don't gotta tell me twice. I'll be there. Thursday? Did he say Thursday? I wasn't paying attention. I got lost in his eyes. Quad. Yeah. Yes, ma'am. I hear you. I know you're not amused. I have like no rocks. Oh god. Because we just spent, that's right, we just spent all of them on my beautiful silo over here, didn't we? I can't remember if she finished this or not last time, but you may remember, this silo cost me an arm and a leg to get, and I said that it cost me an arm and a leg to get because I have a mod that makes it a lot more efficient than, makes it a lot more efficient to have a single silo that holds a lot more than having like dozens of silos on your farm that hold almost nothing. And I meant it. That's also modded. It shouldn't be that way, but we have hay now, so I guess I'm not gonna worry about it. I should have gone in on my other file where I was actually using all those mods and turned off the mods, but alas. We persist and all that. For the most part, honestly, that all that hay is probably the only like thing that's gonna have any lasting repercussions in terms of like the mods that I've been using. Oh, I can't read. Damn. Anyways, I should be getting some of this stone, but I don't think I can break these with the copper pickaxe. Unless I can. I'm gonna try. I just kind of want to clear this out. And I do remember we also opened up the on-farm spa last time, so we don't have to go running all the way to the train tracks whenever we need an extra energy boost, which is also great. Let me see here. Keep the broken glasses. I'll take you. Hello, little woodpecker. You're very cute. I'll put this down here so I don't sell it on accident. We'll see if we can get some rocks. Nope. I didn't think so. But I can get rocks from just about everything else. Nope. Haven't even gotten to the shed yet. The shed's so nice. But also, like, I don't think we've had the resources to fix it up until, like, recently in-game. Excuse me, oh my god. I had too much soda. Oh, and we actually can't even get to it yet. Because of these fucking rocks. I know I can go mining, but we need to clear this shit anyways. And the spa is gonna be just so much easier to manage. I feel like I'm so far behind, but honestly, we're doing not terribly. I think, anyways. It's not a, on track for perfection year one kind of run, but it doesn't have to be. Now, down here. Is our little spa. Beautiful. Looks so cozy. So fucking cozy. And then we'll take one more pass at all these trees and shit and probably turn in for the day. Alright. So, I really need to decide now if we want to try speed running a barn or not. Because that's a tall task to put on myself. I do think a barn would probably be nice to have, especially over the winter. If we can acquire some cows and such. But also, it's just gonna take time, you know? Which we might have. Especially since we're gonna need a big barn for goats and goat cheese. Which... it's not like twice the cost. But it's not nothing. Oh, God. I don't know, man. I think we can give it an old college try, but I don't have the highest of hopes. She already doesn't like me, so I guess I'm not worried about, like, losing favor with her, you know? But I don't want the pixels to be mad at me. Oh! Owl statue! When did you get there? Bro. I think I remember hearing that sound effect, but we never found where it was, because this farm's so fucking cute. We gotta put it up by the house. Bonk. Excuse me, oh my goodness. I don't think that's coming up on the mic, but my body is fighting me right now. Simply let me breathe, buddy. I do not wish to unleash horrors upon the masses. Gosh. I need to not get fucking stuck over here with no energy. And this is exactly why I knew that path was blocked off. Damn it. Please, please. Let me go. Let me be free. Alright. Mayonnaise. Mayonnaise. Gotta put all my shit back. That woodpecker's still going at it, huh? Good for them. I'm gonna take this because we're gonna need it. We can put you right here. Onward. Level 8 foraging, let's go! +1 wild berry harvesting, hell yeah. Right on time for blackberry season. Jesus. Now we can afford to upgrade that axe. Nice. Weather report, it's gonna rain all day tomorrow. Hell yeah. Oh, hello. Dear Orcus, I'd like to give my cows a special treat. They're such good girls and hungry too. Could you bring me one bunch of amaranth? They love the stuff. Thanks, dear. Marnie. I think I preemptively bought some amaranth specifically because I knew this quest was coming. So the answer is probably yes, Marnie. I'm sure I can get your lovely gals some amaranth. Such lovely gals. Christopher. My son. You might have noticed, by the way, that I promised there would be new things happening here on this day at this stream. And there is, in fact, nothing new. I am going to apologize because I made a promise and I didn't keep it. I will say there is new stuff still in the works. I have not given up on it completely. Brittany won't let me delete all of my files. Christopher is new. That's why I brought it up. Christopher is one of the only new things that I got finished. Christopher handles the quotes. He's a bird. He loves to mimic things. Literally fulfilled the prompt. He's new. Oh yes, this is my amaranth right here. I just want to reassure people who are following along, who are not in my private Discord and have not seen the screenshots of all the other stuff that is going to be new, that there is still more new things happening, and that will be happening more directly on the channel soon. I have not self-imposed a second deadline. I sort of have in my brain a thought of like when I should roll more stuff out, but I'm afraid to say it out loud. So it'll just come in waves. Don't you do a deadline where I'll shit on your grave? You'd have to put me in the ground first, babe. Challenge accepted. Rip and pepperonis to my body. I'm gonna keep one of these gold star corns. But also speaking vaguely of deadlines. Sort of. Oh, I do already have a gold star corn. Wonderful. Reminder that you have told me your preferred way of growing out. You're so correct. And it still stands. I am also going to be not here for a week later this month. I'll have it posted on my schedule in my like Twitch channel bio or whatever. Just, you better redact yourself. I'll have Christopher quote it. So I'll let you guys know when that time comes closer, when I'm like not going to be here. But I'm just gonna be gone for like a week later this month. So don't panic. Don't worry about it. The VODs will still be uploaded for the week that I'm gone. So you'll still have like more of me to witness if that's something you're into. But I won't be streaming for that week, I guess is the idea. What the fuck am I doing? Do I want to talk to Robin about a barn? We have to talk to Robin about a barn. We have to go looking for oyster on the beach for my lads over here. We have to... Excuse me. I certainly don't have enough stone for a barn. That's right, we're gonna go upgrade my pickaxe. That'll get me enough stone for a barn. Let's go do that before I fucking forget about it again. I was watching, and Bifo knows this because she was there too, but I was watching Pikefire play Stardew Valley like last week or the week before or something, and they had like an on-screen like list of like a to-do list of things that they needed to do. Yeah, the to-do list, DEW, of things they needed to do in Stardew Valley, and it's so good. I do like that mod as a concept, but I do also know that my brain, if it was on screen for too long, my brain would just like stop seeing it. And that's a me problem. That's a something probably undiagnosed problem. But I don't know if I could make good use of it. Maybe you could toggle it on and off. Maybe that might help. If I could like just like physically pull it up whenever I needed to check it. Maybe. I'll have to look into it. And like anytime you're like, hang on, what was I gonna do next? Pull it back up, that's exactly right. I should. I will say I could sort of do that analog. I think the Steam overlay has like a notes function. I don't know if it would show up on the VOD because it's like part of the Steam overlay. But I did find out relatively recently that I think they have a function where you can like take notes in the Steam overlay, and then like when you go back into your game, they'll just like still be on screen in like the little notepad, which I think is really nice and convenient. All of these options, and I'm going to pick none of them probably. yes, more clay. I was so out of clay. Ooh, it's raining tomorrow. We can go try to catch that walleye. Yes, 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 yes. I will do that. I was about to bemoan the fact that I didn't have my pickaxe anymore, so I couldn't go to the mines while it was raining. But I still have. Why is this all? Oh, because I updated. I updated the thing. I understand now. It's fine. This isn't supposed to be grass. It's supposed to be tilled soil. I can potentially fix it from here. Actually, if I adjust that. Is it gonna fix it? And I'll remove pretty much any of the fences. Oh. Hey, it did fix it! Look at that. We're back on farmland. I don't remove any of the fences anymore because I honestly think they look nice. When I first downloaded this mod, I was like, don't fence me in. I don't want to look at your dumb fences. But first of all, they are kind of nice to like mark off sections of the farm. And second of all, they're like built-in fences, so they don't decay and degrade like normal fences that you have to place on your farm. And honestly, that alone sold me, you know? I pretty much never make any fences until the moment I have that dumb golden fucking clock on my farm so that I don't have to make more of them. We're getting tired. Oh, I found another mystery box. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. This here. Worry about cracking all those open later. Did I say good morning to Creme and Brulee? They're already like going to sleep. Yeah. They're fine. Go regen a little energy. I think we've got a tiny amount of time to chop down. And Clint takes what, like 2 to 3 in-game days to do his shit? Think? Yeah. So we've certainly got time. Importantly. Alright. I imagine every time we go into the sauna down here, it's like, what is it, Mulan? When they all go, like, take a bath in the river. When they're realizing that Ping is Mulan. And they just, like, toss their clothes onto, like, the tree nearby. Is that from Mulan, or is it like a Tarzan bit? I feel like it's Mulan. My brain's supplying me with a visual, and it's not telling me where it's getting it from. Which is always risky, let me tell you. Always risky. But I'm pretty sure that happened. It's been a minute. It's been a minute since I've watched pretty much any Disney movie, honestly. Potentially in light of all the shit that Disney's been up to recently. Oh, my keyboard is also dying. One second. There we go. You know what I've been wanting to watch again recently, other than just about every Lilo and Stitch media property other than the live action remake? Spirit Stallion of the Cimarron. That's such a good movie. I cry. Unrelated to the other movie with a horse in it where I also cry. It's more of a happy cry by the end of the movie, I think. Oh my god, what was it we were watching? Was it an episode of... actually? No, it was somebody on a stream. It was Beeps' stream! In Beeps' stream they were talking about how in the original book that the Neverending Story is based off of, Artax talks, which makes that scene in the swamp so much more horrific, and I wanted to die. I like can't even imagine. I don't remember if I've told the story as a kid. I don't remember if I've told this story on stream. But as a kid, my parents tried to get me to watch a lot of movies because they're a fan of lots of movies. My dad specifically is a big movie guy. And he brought my mom into movies, and they brought me kicking and screaming into movies as well. So we watched a lot of movies. Most of them, you know, kid-appropriate movies when I was a kid, but as I got older, they exposed me to more movies, and only 2 movies I remember physically walking out of the room and refusing to finish the movie. And one of them was The Neverending Story. They put that horse in the swamp, and my ass walked out of the room and would not return, no matter how much my parents were like, no, honey, he's okay. It's okay, everything. I would not do it. I could not do it. I was so distressed by that fucking horse. And the other movie, by the way, that I also refused to continue watching as a kid was E.T. Fun fact. I did finish watching it eventually, but he freaked me out as a kid. If you're a farmer in a small town, it's likely you'll be invited to create a Grange display at some point. Typically, a Grange display consists of 9 items that showcase your talent. Shoot for high quality, high value items and make sure you have a variety as well. Fish, minerals, artisan goods, fruit, and vegetables are all good to have. Yes, of course, I am aware. Ooh. Got some more corn? Delicious. We got noon to 2 for this, fish, right? Noon to 2. No shot, honestly. I'm not even gonna worry about the barn. Oh, more corn. Oh my god, you know what other movie I cried in? I don't cry at a lot of movies. Let me be clear. I did as a kid. A little bit. Because I was a kid. But by, like, middle school, I'll say, I sort of understood that this was just, like, pretend story time. You know what I mean? So the only other movie that's really gotten me emotional as an adult, will not surprise you, probably, was Inside Out. I nearly sobbed in that theater, my dudes. Oh, it was so bad. They got, and it was so funny because I'm like there with my parents who don't understand the things that are happening in my brain. And Riley's about to catch that bus at the end of the fucking movie, and I'm like physically trying to hold in not sobbing in this theater. Oh, it's such a good movie. I never watched the second one. I think I heard it was good. Did you guys watch Inside Out too? They keep feeding me like bits and pieces of it on my YouTube Shorts feed, and it looks okay. You did not. That's valid. Is this a... that's a mussel. Darn it, I need an oyster. Ah, well. Where am I gonna find this walleye? Is it a river fish? On the farm. Yeah, Pelican Town Mountains, the river fish. River fish, mountain fish. Fresh water. Oh, by the way, babe, I don't remember if I told you, but we have acquired all of those Underworld movies so that we can watch one of them and not any of the other ones. Oh, I mean, we can watch as many of them as you want. I'm sure they're all bad. What is this last? I need like another fall forage thing, don't I? Or is this it? No, that's it, because I got the mushroom. Okay. We'll turn that into once we get the walleye. Let's head down to my fishing spot in town, I think. God, you know what I'm excited for? You know what we haven't talked about on stream yet? People are starting to get, pics, behind the scenes pics of, people them filming Interview with a Vampire Season 3. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. I'm gonna be losing my damn mind. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, wait. I forgot, I gotta go check out Willie and his rods. I might be able to afford one of them now. But yes, dude, I'm so excited. I keep wanting to read. I did buy, like, the first book or so on my Nook. The Vampire Lestat, and I keep wanting to read them, but I also hear that they haven't necessarily aged well, but I also think that I kind of want to read them anyways. I hear there's some crazy shit in the books. Crazy shit. Oh, hey. What's up, Willie? Were you Polishing your rod back there? Come in, make yourself at home. Yeah, sure. Willie, do you know anything about the vampire Lestat? Aye, that's good stuff there. The fish go crazy for it. Just make sure to wash your hands after dipping them in those juices. Ugh, don't talk to me about juices, Willie. Please. The aroma has been known to linger for up to 7 weeks! My dude! What the fuck have you put in there? So you've been catching a lot of fish? Willie with his rods and his stinking juices. Just like a man. Yeah, I've been catching a lot of fish. Exclamation point spray. Don't worry, I'll get that for you eventually. Ah, a man after me own heart. A man after me own rod. You could always trust a fisherman. That's what me old pappy used to say, at least. Haha. Well, keep it going. If you can catch every fish in these waters, I got a special prize waiting for you. Every fish, huh? Every fish, Willie? What's wrong? Aye, well, business has been tough lately. It all started about the same time that old community center fell to ruin. Me fish don't sell like they used to. I've been working double time just to make ends meet. Who is buying your fish from you, Willie? No time for me own projects. But if things pick back up around here, I might have the time to show you something. Oh, this is when he's talking about the boat to Ginger Island. Yep, she's back there, an old friend that's seen better days. Don't make me raise an eyebrow at you, Willie. I know you're talking about a boat. But Willie, please. Someday, lad, you'll see what I mean. First of all. Cat! Yes. Fuck. Actually, I like those time. It goes with the green. Sup, Willie? I am gonna need a fish smoker. I don't think we're buying it now. Iridium rod we can afford. Iridium rod we can afford. You can have that tiger trout. Beautiful. I do have a, what is it? A tackle to put on here, but it's back. It's back on the farm, so I don't think I'm gonna worry about it. Hey, Sophie. Oh, no. Sorry. I don't think we've gotten this cutscene before. The cutscene that this is referring to. I don't think we've gotten on this stream. So to get this out of context, this is where I watched my parents die, Raphael. Cow a bummer. This was the day it happened, huh? Yeah, you can... Sorry, I just need to be alone. I hope you understand. Sophia gestures for you to... It's so funny that I could just bother her continually. If you don't know, Sophia's parents died in a car accident, I believe. And that is the event that she's speaking of when she's talking about the day it happened. And there's my walleye. Which is fucked up. That's the whole thing with her. Because I think she's still just like, I don't want to say barely 18 in a weird way, but I think she's like very young and she's like running this farm all by herself. So there's a point where you can go over, I don't know if we can still trigger it actually. There's a point where you can go over to her farm and Gus is there, kind of like, honestly being a weirdo, at the edge of her farmland, and he like explains to you that he's been, you know, unweirdly keeping an eye on her because she's the only one around to run this farm anymore, if you catch his drift. And he talks I think very vaguely about the car crash in that moment. They like skidded out on a rainy day or something. How a bummer indeed. Did I set up... I seem to remember I set up some automation last time. I automated the crab pots over here. Did I automate the mushrooms as well? The fact that this is 9 wide and not an even 10 is upsetting me. Why would you do that? There. Now I've got even more shit to water. And we don't need this ring because I've already got one. We got the walleye. We're working on crabs. Oh yes, let me check. Oh, there's my recycling bin. Hold on. We'll put that on the rod too. There you go. Gotta adorn my fancy rod. Yeah, there it goes. Got a bunch of nonsense over here. And some fishes. I'll keep the cloth. I usually end up selling all of my cloth because I'm not as big into making clothes, but late game I feel like we could make a whole wardrobe if we really wanted to. So you see the mushrooms. If we've done that yet. I thought for sure I had the dehydrator set up here, but if it's back over here, that would make sense. Yep, there they are. Cool. Automate mod makes this shit so easy. So easy. Highly recommend if you're a person who enjoys Stardew Valley, who plays it on PC, or I guess on mobile. I don't know anybody who plays Stardew Valley on mobile, but I think mobile can be modded too. But mostly if you're a PC player, and you have a lot of hours in this game, highly recommend spicing things up with mods. There's so much good shit. What was I doing? I've completely forgotten. My brain internet browser has shut down. Is it chopping more trees? I'm sure it probably is. We need to start tapping some trees, which is just gonna be an even bigger pain in my ass. Tapping trees is honestly one of my least favorite parts of this game. don't know why. It just feels... I feel like it's one of the slowest performing... Excuse me. Slowest performing machines in the game, the tappers. And I never... And it's so integral to so many things that you need to make a lot of. Specifically kegs, obviously. But even, like... beehives need tapped product. What is it? The oil machine for the truffles need tapped product. Yep. Oh no, they just need slime. Loom needs the tapped product. Keg specifically, I think, is what pisses me off. A frozen tier for the butter churner? I don't think so. I think I'm good on that one, honestly. But it's also just... To be fair... Tapping... I forgot we haven't even been over here yet. Tapping stuff isn't... Tapping trees isn't terrible if you have it automated. I have found, honestly, that it's actually kind of nice because you could just do the little pathing between all of the trees and set a chest down at the end of it, and it'll all just collect itself, which is really nice. But I'm the kind of person, as it may not surprise you, who just forgets about that shit for a while. So, and it's always often like a corner of my farm too that I never look at, because first of all, the maps that I play on like this one tend to be huge, and second of all, I just, front and center is always the crops. So I never think to go, I never think to, I'll look over there. All that said, I do think I would like to put some tapped trees over in this area, which is kind of why I'm carving it out. I'm thinking like 4 or 5 trees max per type of tapped tree. Cause I don't want to just, I don't want lines and lines of trees everywhere. I could put them like here, like in this field. But honestly, all this shit's gonna move anyways. We're gonna end up having so many freaking crops. More crops than you know what to do with. Alright. Oh, cat, please. Cat, please. Zesty, don't try to murder me. Anyways, the vampire Lestat. No, I'm only half kidding. I'm so excited. I want to watch season 1 and season 2 again. Because in fact, I don't think I watched all of either of them. I think I watched most of season 2. I don't think I watched all of season 1. Hi Orcus, good morning. Oh, because I found some cloth. You sniffed it down on me. You seem to be doing well. The farm looks great. Thanks. So you've been here a while, and I'm sure you've acquired some cloth by now, right? Well, did you know that you can use cloth to tailor all kinds of clothes? All you need is access to a sewing machine. And I happen to have one at home. Feel free to swing by and use it anytime. Thanks, Emily. To start tailoring, you'll need a piece of cloth and a secondary item. Experiment to see what unique styles are out there. Sweet. We can tailor clothes now. I was gonna make a comment. I feel like, you know, I'm sure there's some people. Where's the other chicken? There's the other chicken. I feel like there's still probably some people who think vampires are like cringy because they don't think past what they've learned in middle school. But I think it's making a comeback. Between like AMC's Interview with a Vampire, Sinners did really well. I haven't watched it. I heard it did really well. Is there another vampire thing that happened recently that my brain simply will not remember? I don't think so. Either way, I don't know. There's a lot of vampire media that has been made to make fun of vampires, but I feel like a somewhat serious vampire media has like come back into fashion recently. And I'm excited about that because I love a vampire story. I think I would love pretty much any story that you pitched about any... I don't want to call them all mythical creatures, but like legendary creatures like that, if you took it seriously. Interview with the Vampire is for monster fuckers and or queers, as it should be. As it should be. Preaching to the choir. That shit's so gay. Gay, affectionate, gay, positive, and gay derogatory. I love... And here's another thing. Interview with the Vampire is so good. And it's so gay. And it's so... But it's a lot of people want... This is gonna sound bad. A lot of people want messy queer media. A lot of fellow gays want messy gay media. And to have like a more, I'll put in air quotes, realistic push to it, because a lot of media that we get, even if it is queer, it's like sanitized in a way that like feels sort of gross in a way of like, look, here are these queer characters that are good and pure of heart and have never done anything wrong ever in their lives, and Interview with the Vampire is not that. We don't need sanitized stories, we need the same things hetero people do with gay people. Exactly. A lot of queer media is sanitized in an almost comical way. Of like... I'm sure somebody like that exists, but it's certainly not a majority. And it's certainly not, you know, respectfully, not something I want to fucking watch about, or read about, or hear about. I want my gay bitches to be messy. So messy. Ugh. You wouldn't believe the messy shit that my own personal gay bitches get up to. In my stories, you wouldn't believe the mess. We're talking bottom of a slop trough kind of mess. And that's the way I like it. And I'm not afraid to say so. So when you watch something like Interview with the Vampire, and I'm trying not to be, you know, I'm not trying to spoil things for people. I highly recommend you go watch season 1 and 2 of AMC's Interview with the Vampire. And then season 3 when it comes out. I think it's coming out next year. I think that's what we've been told. Highly recommend you go watch it. Babe, please, you can't talk about them on stream. I just read an AU for the 3rd time in 2 days. This is what I'm saying. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with these messy bitches. I rotate them in my brain like they're on a microwave plate. But it's good. It's good and it's messy. And it's a wonderful storytelling experience. And I'm so excited to see where we go this coming season. You're saying how messy Interview with the Vampire is? Yes. Bless this mess. Is the sticker I'm gonna put on my DVD copy, except they don't make DVD copies anymore. It's a sticker I should put on my new fucking overlay, honestly. Bless this mess. Bro, don't even get me started. Especially right after I said I wasn't trying to spoil things in chat. It's fine. It's just you, me, and Christopher here. Ping Christopher a couple of times, it'll go away. Have you tried feeding the boy yet? To be fair, that particular plot point was written in Check's watch.
I'm checking.
Oh, we've overexerted. Damn it. That's fine. I was trying not to have that happen, but we're gonna get so much done now that I've got my pickaxe back. Was it Interview with the Vampire? No, I just, like, I don't even know the general time frame of when these books were written. Was it like the 80s? It feels 80s. Vampire Lestat obviously feels very 80s. Unabashedly, even. I want to put so many characters from that show under a microscope. I wanna just pick their little brains. There's just so much crazy shit going on. And they're all, and let me tell you, can I tell you? 90% of the cast, the main cast of Interview with a Vampire in the show is men. And you know, these fucking men would do quite literally anything other than go to therapy about it. And that's why we're messy. That's where the mess happens. And I don't want to say I love to see it because it sounds bad. But I do love to see it though. Honestly, I was just thinking, like, could you write an interview with a vampire type story if all of the characters weren't men? And I think you certainly could. I don't like to pigeonhole myself into a no immediately. But a lot of things would be different. Because the crux of the titular interview with a vampire is the vampire calling up this guy who interviewed him while high off of his ass in the 70s, I want to say. Calling him back many years later, decades later, and being like, hey, I've got more story for you. And the guy is like, hello, and also does not ask if this vampire has gone to therapy, but simply just arranges to see him again, knowing full well he's a vampire. That's such a woman would never do that. A woman would never be called upon by a man, a vampire, be called upon by a vampire that you know is a vampire, and this vampire says to you, hey, I have more of this story that I told you. Would you like to get together again? Manpire, if you will, and I will. A woman would not take that bait unless she's a monster fucker. But that puts a completely different spin on the story, which the original does have. Daniel does want to fuck a vampire, but not in the way that, like, a monster fucker usually is, you know? That particular plot point was written in 1985. Character has been speculated as receiving a dark gift since the book in 76. So for like 9 years there was speculation, and then it was confirmed, and it has been confirmed longer than I've been alive, so that's so fair. That's so fair. I'm not spoiler tagging anything if it's older than me. That's so valid. Have I got some news for you about Wizard of Oz? Why, babe? What happens in the Wizard of Oz? This decades old. He's a man behind the curtain. No! You couldn't possibly do this to me. That movie might... I don't want to say that movie's older than my dad, but like, it kind of feels that way, you know? He's a man behind the curtain, he's not actually a wizard. Haha, I've spoiled you. How dare. How dare you do this to me. On the day of my cat's quinceañera. Wizard of Oz? Oh babe, that's for sure older than your dad. I was also pretty sure, but you know I don't know things. I wasn't there when it came out, obviously. Speaking of, I don't know if he's ever gonna show up in the chat, but my father keeps trying to be supportive of me and keeps asking for like my Twitch channel so that he can like be a viewer and help me get the view count up, which is very sweet of him, until I remember mid-rant about a lesbian interview with a vampire remake where Daniel is most assuredly a monster fucker. Only then do I remember that I have given my father the details to my Twitch channel. 1939 for the film? Damn, that's an old ass movie. Danielle. Dude, I've seen so many good, like, Interview with a Vampire gender bends. They're all so hot. I'm so gay. The Wizard of Oz book was printed in 1900? That's older than Nan. It's incredibly old. I know it is. That's why everybody and their brother has referenced the entire fucking thing. And that's why I don't need to watch that movie. It predates America's involvement in World War II. It sure does. The book and the movie. Is that harvestable? I think so. The book predates World War I. I was going to say that, but I did not have the confidence in the moment to remember when World War I actually happened accurately. And the Titanic! Damn. Right. Oh, I'm already exhausted? God damn it. Let's go refresh. I got that fucking sluggishness in my system, and now we gotta take a spa moment. I like to think, you know, I know a little bit about a lot of things, is what I'll say. And I know a lot about a little bit of things. But some things just are not my strong suit. Names and dates. Specifically. I don't mesh well with the concept of time. I don't know if you guys knew this about me. We won't get into my quarrel with time travel here. Maybe someday. Or maybe in the last hour of stream. But I just, you know, I know in general when a lot of things happen. And I can pin, like, some dates of events, like, really closely together in my brain. And in the brain red string board. But if you asked me, like, when did this happen? It's pretty much not gonna happen. I know a little bit about a lot of things, and I know a lot about a little bit of things. Thank you. Thank you. It's true. I'm one of those weirdos who's, like, obsessed with learning things, but not necessarily with, I don't know, becoming good at things. Because if I have to become good at something, then there's a chance for me to fail at it. But if I can just, like, say a thing that I learned, then everybody can be happy for me that I learned a thing and that I knew a thing relating to a topic at hand. And if that isn't the most autistic thing you've ever heard, then I have some news for you. God. Why do I have so many summer squash? Sell those squash. Right, keep this over the parsnip because it's worth more. Bok choy worth more? Bok choy is worth more. We'll keep the bok choy. Means we don't need the corn either. Some those squash. I'm trying. We could... Actually, I don't know if we can go build another pond. I think I need more seaweed. We gotta keep one of these. For the bundle. And I think we're just gonna take some more time clearing stuff out. Oh, I did forget. The Hot Pianist was gonna play on Thursday and it's already Saturday. Okay, fine. He did what? The Pianist, babe! The Pianist! I also... God, don't look at me. He did a hot piss on Oost. The Hot Pianist was going to play on Thursday. And he invited me. And I said I was going to be there. And then I wasn't. So I don't know who he pissed on. Because I wasn't there. So it wasn't me. It could have been me. But alas. I feel like I need to keep working on all of this fucking debris from the outside in so that it doesn't keep repopulating between the seasons. Don't sound so disappointed, babe. Your son is here. You are so correct. My son could have reminded me. But he didn't. Because he's not programmed to. I'm gonna have to figure out how to post all of my son's commands. Because I feel like there's pretty easily a lot of them. And I don't know if I can explain it in a fucking Twitch panel. Because there's like games that you can play with him. And there's the quote function. He's also a magic 8-ball. So you can like, I think exclamation point magic 8-ball. And he'll like roll you a magic 8-ball answer or something. You can duel people now for morsels. But that's not even a thing you would know because I haven't posted it anywhere. You could feed him. You think that because my son is here that I can't be excited about this hot pianist? Try to duel me. Christopher has no morsels. He's the one who handles the morsels. Oh, and I gotta type back on him. Oh, you won! Congrats on the morsels. You can feed Christopher if you exclamation point feed and then like a number. Usually like a smaller number. You can offer him morsels. And it's like a coin pusher game, so there's a chance that you'll like win morsels back from him. I'll have to like make a list. Those are the only ones I can remember. If you exclamation point YouTube, he'll post my YouTube link. You should be able to do yes, that one. You should be able to do a command that will list all of the Christopher commands. I can. So if you do exclamation point command, he will tell you all of his commands, but they will not be explained. You don't have to at Christopher. You just say exclamation point feed and then number. And it'll feed him a number of morsels. You lost your morsels. Rip. I'm gonna go donate this eggplant real quick. Anyone mind if I manhandle my eggplant real quick? $69, nice. Eggplant goes over here. Fall crops, plant, you. God, you've been following me for 3 years. That's crazy. Oh yeah, that exclamation point game tells you about the game that I'm playing. You could try to steal some morsels. You successfully stole some morsels from me. You stole more morsels. I'm now morsel poor. No, I'm not. I've given myself many morsels. As the streamer, I'm abundant with morsels. Oh, I don't know if that one worked. Hey, thank you. Sunday. Body with gust of winds and a queen of the sauce. Tortillas! How many of you are gnawing on a microwave convenience burrito while watching this program? Shame on you. You might as well you might as well wrap your beans in an old wash rag. Jesus, lady. Now listen up. Once you've tried my fresh rustic corn tortillas, you'll never go back. I'm more of a flour tortilla kind of guy, but alas. Go check on the birds real quick while I'm up here. Beautiful. Okay, what else do we need? We got the fish for the season. We got I guess I need to fill some of these gaps, huh? Do I have any like mixed seeds? I don't think I do. I think I planted them all at the beginning of the season. GK Paul says, ask your mother. Damn. Damn, Christopher. I didn't program that one, by the way. That one come fresh in box. That one came fresh in the box. You know I would only program stupid things. Like egg cult. That one's one of mine. think we might have summoned an actual mom. Let me get my freaking scythe so that I can remember to harvest this amaranth that's been done for like a couple of days. It's not done yet? I thought for sure it was done. Oh, shows what I know. I would... I guess we should go talk to Robin about building some more buildings. I'm not even talking a barn anymore. I mean, like, maybe another fish pond for my sturgeon. I also haven't been down to the beach to check for oysters. I feel like oysters are maybe not seasonal, but I don't see them as often late in the year. Would be my luck, honestly. If they're not gonna be back till spring. Damn it. Okay, that's settled. Honestly, I think our first order of business is to go sit in the freaking sauna, because it just takes so much out of you. And then we could check traveling salesperson. We can check we could talk to Robin. Traveling salesperson, talk to Robin. And maybe bring stuff for fish pond, fish pond, fish pond. Fish pond, fish pond, fish pond. Maybe buy another keg or two from her too. I could potentially also clear out the way for like a shed. But we're not even at max keg potential yet. I'm not even gonna worry about that, honestly. A shed's gonna be over here. Okay. Bring me... Fish pond needs stone, green algae, seaweed. Is that everything? Oh, hi, Scrung. You're so warm and toasty. Hello. I didn't talk to the traveling saleswoman. There's still time. Hello to Scrung. She's under my desk. Being a Scrung. Farm building. Goldenrod farm. Aha! Yes, 5 and 5. Oh, we can build so many of these fuckers. Yeah, fish pond me. We'll just put it right here next to the first one. Beautiful. Oh. And also give me one extra keg. Any amount of extra production at this point is better than none extra production. You know what I mean? Building this shit from the bottom. Zesty, you're on the yard. Hello. Place that there. Beautiful. We are to give Pam pale ale. I do remember that from last time. I learned recently, by the way, that you can age pale ale, beer, and mead in casks. I super did not know you could do that. I feel like that's a like 1.16 update sort of thing. Because I remember it used to be just wine and cheese, which made sense. Yeah, man. 5,000 a piece for iridium bars is crazy. Iron ore. Go, jeez. Go fuck yourself. Better? Good. I was wondering if that was her. You're just commenting about Christopher's your mom joke. And then
You know what?
summoned an actual mother.
That's actually what.
He's magic.
Ask your mom. She's calling right now.
Literally.
Pick up the phone and ask your mom.
Goodness. I need to remember to be on the lookout for bulletin board items. Oh, speaking of, not speaking of that, but no, I need a gold pickaxe for that. Never mind. Oh, babe, don't forget to be on the lookout for bulletin board items. Thank you so much, babe. I had almost forgotten. Which again, one of those is gonna need more tapped tree shit, which we've already discussed how much I hate. I know which bulletin board things we even have. Boiler room, vault. Winter Star bundle, which is fine. Holly and powder melon we can at least do. Enchanter's bundle, you got me fucked up. You got me fucked up. Forager's bundle, that's right. We gotta get... I should start collecting wild plums. Because otherwise we're not gonna finish this bundle until spring. Nautilus shell and a purple mushroom. 3 apples again. It's so annoying. I'm not even like worried about it. Again, we're in like a pretty casual pace for this run. But every time I think about things that I need to do, my brain is like, what about the stuff on the bulletin board? You haven't looked at the bulletin board in a while. And then I look at it and I just seethe a little bit. Because it's all a pain in the ass. Fruit trees, capped trees. Freaking stuffing for the Winter Star bundle? But why? Consider Fruit Bag Cave. I have bad news for you, babe. We've already got Mushroom Cave. And the game won't let me have both. So consider... Too bad. I know you're wrong for choosing mushrooms. Damn. Damn. Coming into my chat in front of my son and telling me my mushrooms are wrong. The doctor says they look fine, okay? Always choose fruit back early game and then switch to mushroom later game. Are you fucking with me? Are you able to switch this sort of thing? Says who? Link me the wiki. You're saying that like you've done it before. Yeah, I think. If you're not gonna look it up, then I'm gonna have to. Take your time. Thank you. No, you're right. You're right to prioritize that. It's blackberry season, baby. Let's go. Blackberries across the bushes across the countryside are overflowing with ripe fruit. They sure are, bud. Let's go outside and see for yourself. Blackberry season right now. Bushes are full of them. I want to pick some, but I lost my basket. Can you help? Of course I can help, Linus. I would be happy. Meow. Chickens. I'm glad the chickens are starting to thrive. And I'm starting to remember that they're there, which helps. It's also freaking cranberry season, baby! Okay, fine, you're right, you can't change them, but fruit bat is still a better option. You can be wrong. Especially now that we can make mushroom boxes. The boxes, or are you talking about the stumps? Oh, they're the amaranths done. The stumps, that's true. That's fair. But again, I hate having trees on my farm, so the stumps don't help that much. In my freaking sight. Use them as decorative fence posts like me, be cutesy. That's also fair, but I also don't use fences for the most part. We run a brutalist operation here until I get to like the end game of the end game. Because my brain is simply does not let me stop and think about that sort of thing until I have nothing else to think about. Come on. So many freaking crops to water. We gotta give this amaranth to Marnie. We should maybe go get some extra seeds of some sort. We gotta get Linus's berry basket. You gotta collect a bunch of blackberries. You gotta turn the blackberries in, recycle. We should play together on stream sometime because I think we'd have a blast. Absolutely. Darling, you're free to be on my stream literally whenever you want. You just gotta, like, say the word. We don't have a nice 2-mic setup like, Jacob and Julia do, but... I'm always happy to have you. Plus, by the end of the month, you'll be, getting your own gaming nonsense, so maybe you could play some of these games with me. You save a cranberry cell from that, right? Not that one. 123, huh? I'll hold on to it for now. That's what you were thinking? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, just, you know. Whatever you want to do, I'm sure we can set it up. What was I going? I do not have seeds. Need my scythe for this amaranth. I'd love to play the sequel to Baldur's Gate 2 with you, you son of a bitch. I knew that's what you were gonna say. We're already playing the sequel to Baldur's Gate 2 together off stream. Oh, I need to put this in on stream. Oh goodness. Maybe. Maybe. So I can have a physical spray bottle to fucking get you with on stream. We'll do it in the winter and save thousands of dollars on our heating bill. You're so right. Marnie. Oh, the amaranth that I asked for. Thank you so much. My cows are going to love this. Thank you so much for the money. I really do. I was talking to my dad about potentially getting a second computer to run a 2-computer streaming setup, which essentially means that like one of my computers would run OBS and the bot and the overlay and stuff, and then the other computer will just be running the game, which I think is pretty much the only way that I'm gonna get a Baldur's Gate 3 stream to work at this point, because boy does this computer already not run Baldur's Gate 3 very well. And I think the way that he took it was that I'm looking for a second weaker computer to run OBS on, when in reality I'm looking for a second stronger computer to run games on. Which is a much worse, higher costing solution to the problem, but alas. I do remember where Linus's basket is. It's over by the bus stop. We'll swing around that way. Gotta go through all the trash cans. Even though there's nothing in them. Don't make eye contact with Olivia. I can't have her know that I'm not gonna be able to get her shit by the end of the fucking month. Oh, the bookseller's in town. Bookseller? I don't think I have enough money for any books at this point. Oh my god, Mikey? You scratch your booty? She's going the fuck at it too. Jesus. Ma'am? Is that allowed? Yeah?
She knows! Oh. For that four.
For the drawer. Mikey, come on. I know you just woke up and you've got crackhead energy, but Jesus. Disgruntled, disgruntled? My goodness. Disgrung. Yeah? Mikey, did you hear what she said about my mushroom? Mikey doesn't give a shit about my mushrooms either. Found the berry basket. I don't even know if Linus is still awake right now. We're gonna find out. Can I go this way? No. For a second it looked like I could just follow the road, but... There isn't really a quick way. I guess we'll go back. Or I could hold on to it for him for tomorrow. But I gotta collect more berries. So we're going around upside. Now that we've talked about it on stream, my brain just wants to write vampires. All the vampires. Oh, he's sleeping. I know, I'm gonna have to respond to that after stream. Mike, you're so puffytiful. The most puffytiful baby. Why don't you go get a toy, puffytiful baby? Why don't you go get a toy? Why must you be like this? Let's turn in all these blackberries before I fucking forget about them. Magic 8 Ball. Magic 8 Ball says, I don't fucking know. Oh, so crazy. Even a powerful being such as Christopher cannot out-predict the chaos that is the scrum. She's trying to, if you give a mouse a cookie, her way into getting you to bring her beyond. Huh?
What?
It is? Did it rain? Oh, we were out there earlier and it wasn't that wet, right?
Correct.
I was trying to remember.
It has been.
Fuck, has it really? I don't know how to time. Gotta sell those mushrooms. I guess we'll give Linus's basket tomorrow. Oh, and I didn't get any more seeds. Fine, honestly. It's only slightly less fine because I keep watering those empty spots every day. And it's just continually eating away my fucking energy bar. My goodness, excuse me. My goodness. Stardew with gusts of wind. God, we are now 1 week from the Stardew Valley Fair, and I don't think I'm in any better of a position. Dear Orcus, how are things going? You must really be making a fortune on that farm. Don't forget your dear old mother when you're a millionaire. Love, Mom. P.S. Enjoy the cake. Thank you, Mom. I will probably use it in my Grange display. Dear Orcus, 1 week from today, we are holding the Stardew Valley Fair in the town square. It's the biggest event of the year, drawing people from all across the country to our humble town. If you'd like, you can set up a Grange display for the event. Just bring your 9 items that best showcase your talents. You'll be judged by the quality and diversity of your display. Fair starts at 9 a.m. Don't miss it. I don't think we're gonna do that great in the fair, honestly. Fortunately, question mark? I don't think we're gonna get to the fair on today's stream. So I at least don't have that to worry about. Unfortunately, I'm gonna be so mad at myself if I come in next stream and there's fucking nothing. I should probably save one of these. Artisan goods, maybe? I'll think about it. Ooh, golden carrot. Could you pull off, new thought experiment, could you pull off interview with a vampire type energy with werewolves? Or do werewolves not bring the same sort of tension? I really like the idea. Someone on Tumblr posed the idea of werewolves, of like a reversal of the trope where vampires are the feral type who like has to feed out of necessity, sticks to the shadows and kind of like is distraught about it in general. But then werewolves could be like the more aristocratic type with like huge swaths of land or hunting, quote unquote. And sort of fill that niche that way. The only thing that I think is holding that trope back is the thought that werewolves in most fiction don't live forever, which I think is usually where like vampire wealth comes from. It's all the old world, old turned vampires who, you know, got in on something on the ground floor and fucking just made bank off of it. Enough bank to like not have to care anymore. And that's usually not a facet of werewolf lore. That was gonna be my thought, the immortality aspect. Yeah. Because I don't know if it would work otherwise. It could work otherwise if you had a strong sense of like royal lineage that I think werewolves could pull off. Because the only way you're going to do this in a way if you're not immortal is if you have like a crazy long running family line to tie to the wealth. And I think you could pretty easily pull a like great grandson of the first alpha male sort of like incorrect wolf nonsense that people love to pull. I think you could totally do something like that and play it off that way. I know, I'm always so torn about that sort of thing because I know in my brain that the study that sort of thing was based off of, the alpha wolf study, is wrong. In every sense of the word. It's not correct in the wild with wolves. It's not correct in captivity with wolves. It was fucked up. And it's fucked up that we're still like perpetuating it. But also, in terms of like human interaction with that sort of aspect of, it's just so delicious. It's just so delicious. Alternatively though, you've got werewolves who are ingrained in human society easily, knows how to keep up with technology and trends, whereas vampires could be out of touch due to their age. What do you mean there's no blacksmith in town? That's true. And that helps the aspect that I was talking about of like, if you don't have the immortality aspect, it flows through time easier. Because it's just, the lineage holds. But it doesn't have to be like the same characters over and over again. Yeah, broccoli. So the vampires are fine for a while until they run out of ancient artifacts to sell? Absolutely. I would love to write a fucked up little role reversal. I'm actually gonna hold on to this golden carrot. The golden carrot might be good for the Grange display. Gold star, golden carrot. And then they're like, what do you mean I have to diversify my portfolio? Exactly. What am I even? Oh, my sturgeon. Yes. I need my sturgeon, I need a chest, and I need another, preserves jar. Also, I want you to do that. So I guess you have to stay over there. We gotta collect like 15 fucking row and it's gonna take forever. We've started Regency vampires, yes, but what about Regency werewolves, babe? Do not even you know I'll do that in a heartbeat. You know I'll do it. Ugh. Regency werewolves would be so fucking fun. I don't know, blame Savior Standard. I don't even know who that is. Is that a lurker? Christopher, did you just out a lurker? How dare you? What the fuck? We gotta check the chicken. Is that watered? I missed a spot. My brain's so gone right now. I was gonna say, you can tell it's nearing the end of the stream because I'm like not focusing on things, but no, it's been like this the whole time. This is just the vibes. Just the vibes for the stream. That's not the right chest. This is the right. Where's my chickens? Can't even fucking see them in this mess. Oh, I did say hi to them. Wonderful. Did I make the mayo already? I did. Okay. It's almost like you burnt yourself out over the weekend while you were forcing yourself to work through self-imposed deadlines. Joke's on you, babe. My brain is like this all the time. It's the trauma, probably. Which is like 20% a joke, but sometimes I come across information where people are like, you know, if you suppress your emotions, it can lead to memory loss, and I have to be like, haha, really? Twirls hair. That never happened to me. Oh, the ladies are working out. Give me like 20 pumpkins. I gotta plant these before I fucking forget about them again. I thought I read an article like that, but I can't remember anything about it. What do you mean I'm crying? I'm fine? That's such a mood. God. Yeah, stay in there for now. Alright, let's go talk to Linus. Give him back his berry basket. Ooh. Of course I get some fucking broccoli seeds after I just planted all those fucking pumpkins. This game loves to just spit in my face. Derogatory. Linus? Linus, where'd you go? Linus, I have your basket. There he is. Have basket. My basket, thank you. This means a lot to me. No problem, dude. And I guess I'm gonna turn in the broccoli while I still have it. Get some more berries. Put a berry in the jet. What is it up? Props? Yes. Now we just need pumpkins, which should be done next week. Pretty good progress, pretty good progress. What else we got? We got like a half hour left to stream, I think. What else do I need to do? Put these seeds over here so that I plant them. Honestly, we'll also put plum over here, because I ostensibly need to continue collecting those, but I don't know if we have enough time in the season. No, I should have went down to the beach. To the beach. Manjaj. Yes, let's go check on the mushrooms, I guess. Oh, it doesn't do it across qualities. That's so annoying. Means I should just sell these, I think. I appreciate your lurk, darling. Get some good rest. I should make a lurk command for Christopher. Just doesn't have one yet. I always have, like, things that I want to steal from other people's streams, sort of. In a, like, not scumbaggy manner. But, like, other people have good ideas. And I'm like, I could do something like that too. But then I sit down to fucking... Well, like not even that. I've made notes about it before. But then I, like, sit down to, like, work on it. And it's either, like... I don't know. I just don't know how to, like, execute it for myself. You know what I mean? Because I can't just, like... I can, like, with bot commands and stuff is, like, more easily stealable. But with emotes and stuff like that cute little Kirby lurk. First of all, I don't even know how you get such a high quality fucking image in that tiny emote. I think I just have to up the DPI on my images. I think that's part of the problem. But I digress. I just never know how to artistically, like, replicate things like that. Fuck's my watering can there. I could barely pull off all of the art that I've already done for this channel. The PNG tuber that I have not thrown in the trash yet. I think I've said before is like my 6th iteration of PNG Tuber after I did this little, like, boxy guy. I know, and I know you will. But I also know I'm a picky bitch. And it's just very hard for me to get my brain to agree when things are good enough, you know? It's the perfectionism thing. Toss hair. Damn it. I can do that, darling. I just read your text. Yeah, I don't know. It's just a struggle. I do think I'm getting better about it. To some degree. Because previously, I couldn't even, like, make it off of a blank canvas. Like, I just, like, when writing or doing art, honestly, sometimes you just, like, open up a blank document or blank canvas and you just have to sit there and stare at it. And one half of your brain is like, what are we gonna do today? And the other half of your brain is just, you know, being unhelpful. Offering unhelpful options. Trying to get to a point where that other side of my brain will just, like, relax. But you can't brute force it, unfortunately. Which is crazy, because I think that's how it got there in the first place, but I digress. You kind of have to, like, lull it into a false sense of security with hot chocolate and baked goods. And be like, see? This isn't terrible. We aren't in any imminent danger. You can just put a line on the page. I promise it's not going to kill you. And even then, it still doesn't work sometimes. But sometimes it is working. Which means we're making progress. How did I get 3 corns of 3 varying qualities from this one run? That's crazy. Nothing. What do we got? I want to go down to the beach. We should check and see if there's any oysters. But I don't know. Might head up to Ridgeside one of these days. What's going on there? I think they've got a bunch of fall forage that I, like, haven't even done yet. I haven't even seen. Because I'm up there so rarely. Crow. Look at him. Hello. So cute. Oh. 100 eggplants? Get fucked. 50 skeletons we can maybe do. But honestly, I don't think we will. And also, that's interesting. I didn't think they'd let you do more than one of those at a time. If you just had, like, a really long job, you were stuck with it. But that's interesting. I'll have to check that more often. On a more weekly basis. I should probably automate some crab pots down here too. At some point. Get some like lobsters and crabs and stuff. That's obviously not top priority. But I do think it would get me a fucking oyster that these trout so desire. Or Joja Cola. That's so rude, actually. Alright. Yeah. Let's go up. Go up topside, see what Ridgeside has going on. Oh, that's right. That's the plan about horses. It's been a minute. Morris, what the fuck are you doing up here? I thought you had a shop to run. It's only fucking Wednesday. Crazy. Oh, hey, I forgot you were up here on Wednesday. What you got? Blue jazz, peach sapling, scorpion carp, lobster. Eh. Nothing. Nothing for me. Thanks, though. Ooh, there's some new stuff. Look at that. Look at those flowers. Lava lily. A Highland butterwort. That's kind of fun. A nice flower to hold in the cold. And kids love to use this in local games. What kind of game? Ooh, that's new. Autumn drop berry. Interesting. And a summit snowbell. A local sign that winter is coming. It sure is. Not for another, like, week and a half? 2.5 weeks? In-game. It's not coming IRL for even longer, unfortunately. I am not a summertime girly. Mostly because if you looked at me, IRL, you would know I'm the body type to appear to melt in the summer as if it were made of butter. That's how it feels. It looks and feels that way. I simply just sag. Oh? Oh, you've got a bulletin board up here too, huh? Gonna keep me on my toes. Lenny and Dunn. Looks rather tacky. Oh well, whatever works, I suppose. I do think it's a great idea from your brother, Lenny. Don't tell me you stole the idea from Lewis. Lenny? Haha. I'll have you know that I was there during their meetings, and I asked if I could establish one for Ridgeside as well. It's all good. You want to establish more shit for me to do? Why, hello, Orcus. Just in time for the new surprise. Aloha. It's lovely, isn't it? There's a board for posting special orders. Lewis must have informed you of something like this already. Yeah, he sure has. Well then, I don't need to explain anything anymore. Feel free to check the board from time to time. It has the same schedule as Pelican Town's board, so keep that in mind, okay? It means that it'll probably start to receive orders by next week. Gotcha. I expect you won't let anyone down. You get that, farmer? Bitch. Now, Madam Maeve. You must have missed your early tea today, Alright, madam. Come visit the restaurant after this. I'll be sure to make the tea that will cheer up your grumpy morning. Is it at like 2 p.m.? I'll humbly accept your offer, Pika. And Richard, humph. Humph, I say. Seriously, Orcus. Do try your best with the orders. I'll be looking forward to working with you soon. Same here. Have fun, everyone. Remember to check the board next week, Orcus. Or... what if I... oh my gosh, excuse me. What if I want to check the board now? Father? When is it time for me to be on my own? Oh, the dead end. Oh, hello. Irene, good day to you, Orcus. Hope you have great food ahead of you. I hope so too. I'm getting hungry. I should not be hungry. I had a snack before stream. But sometimes. What the fuck is this? It's your ninja shirt! Oh my god. Cute. Okay. I don't even know if I know whose house this is. What house am I in? Do I trust myself to try to pronounce that? An Yojong Faye's residence and clothing shop? Faye? The game just calls them Faye, right? I didn't know you were dropping the full caliber name. Faye, yeah. Okay. There's a tiny little house for you, huh? Jacket design inspo. I have an idea for a cool new shirt in mind, but I need to use some other pieces for reference. I'll sell it in my shop as soon as it's done. Can anyone bring me these? Do you want, like, clothing items? Okay. Anyone available to deliver orders for me? Deliver 5 dishes to 5 people. Come talk to me after... come talk to me to get the dishes after accepting. I could actually probably try that. Okay. Where's Pike? Pike over here. Hey there, Orcus. Do you have room for all 5 dishes? I can give them to you now if you do. I do. Great. Thanks for doing this, by the way. Alright, let me give you the good stuff. Here's the zesty tuna for Richard. The arugula roll for Ezekiel. Fried fish for Lorenzo. Fried mountain greens for Maeve. And Olga's ridge fruity plate. Alright, that's everything. They're in your hands now. I'm counting on you. Mahalo again. Okay. First of all, let's get all these in some sort of order. I don't know if I could do this if I didn't have this fucking map that tells me where everyone is. Let's start with a zesty tuna for Richard, who we just saw. Richard's up in the log cabin hotel. See if I can make it through this quest without eating everything. Here you go, sir. An arugula roll for Ezekiel, who is... his house is here, right? Oh, June's coming. Journey. House. Mystery. Maeve's over here. That. Party Lola and Sean. They wanted something too, didn't she? Fried fish. So we're looking for Ezekiel, Lorenzo, Maeve, and Olga. Ezekiel. Maeve is here. Welcome to staring at the map for too long of a time. I thought I saw... I guess that was Bert. I thought I saw Lorenzo. Ooh, Lorenzo is over there. You're Lorenzo, right? Sales are steady. I think we can manage. Can I talk to this guy? Wonder if I should sell seeds. I don't think I know much about it though. Okay. Which dish was... Fried fish a la Rid. Okay. I don't think Olga's out this late. I think Maeve is probably asleep too. I don't even remember where Olga lives, if I'm honest. Anton, Denise, Irene. I guess I'll go down to try to talk to Maeve. But I don't expect they're gonna give me anything. It's locked. Fine. I'll leave. I think I got one more day in me. So maybe we can get all these to everybody tomorrow. Did we miss Hot Pianist? Oh no, he's over here. Isabel and Philip, or Kiara and Richard. I'll remember who all these people are eventually, I'm sure. There's Hot Pianist. How's it going? I'd like to have some time to myself right now. That's so valid. You have a wonderful evening. At least I don't have to share the cable car with Morris again. Bum, bum, bum. Bum. Guess I'll just sell all these flowers. I'm sure they're fine gifts, especially for like the townspeople, but I don't think I need them for the most part. Well, let's put all these blackberries here. And I'll grab... nope, that one. Yep. I almost said the fishing rod. I have my fishing rod already. We need a watering can for the morning. When I gotta water every single one of these crops. Every single one of them. Nice. Day 11 of fall. God, is this like 2 days? No. We have a little less than a week. We'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 days to get our shit together next time. That's doable. Clear and sunny all day, baby. Salmon. Salmon return to their spawning ground in the fall to lay eggs. That means the rivers are chock full of them. You can only find them in the fall, so get out there and cast your pole. Will do. Finally got some grapes off the vine. I'm tempted. I'm stuck between turning these grapes into wine and turning them into raisins. I think we just stick them in with a keg for now. And then if I develop the need or the technology for raisins before I get access to fucking grapevines again, then we'll take them out. For those of you who don't know, it's like a real late game minor spoiler, I guess. But since they added dehydrators to Stardew Valley, around the 1.6 update, I believe, they made it so that you can dehydrate fruit and you can dehydrate mushrooms, obviously, but you can also dehydrate grapes specifically into raisin. And you would do that because it turns out that Junimos love raisins. So, if you acquire a Junimo hut late in the game, which is an item, a little building that you can build that will house Junimos who will pick your crops for you and store them in your hut, in their hut. If you acquire a Junimo hut late in the game and you put raisins in the hut, they will magically grab like twice the yield from your crops, which is crazy efficient and a good use of grapes / raisin, obviously, but I'm nowhere near getting a Junimo hut, so I think they're just gonna be made into wine probably. I also am not gonna water all this. We're just gonna harvest these babies. Beautiful. Much shit. So many fucking crops. Okay. Yeah, put those in there. But we already have some grapes, so that's wonderful. I'm gonna keep these guys for the foraging thing, which I need 15 for, right? That's not it. We're getting closer. And then I think we sell most of the rest of this. I'm gonna keep... You can process these common mushrooms, but the rest of this is gonna get sold. Sold for the money. Yeah, because the only fall crop that we need left is pumpkins, which is going to be a next stream kind of thing. Okay, so let's go try to find these last 3 people. That'll be our mission for today. Oh, I think I had a couple of spots. Not down here, but like here. Gotta plant some extra seed. A burb seed. Okay, now we get to find everybody. Ezekiel, Maeve, and Olga. Olga might be in town. Charlotte's down there. Floor. Claire, Morris, and Shane. Doesn't look like it. Of course, they're just coming down from the mountain, so they're all at home. What is Olga? Olga's here. Ezekiel is not at home? No. Do I not remember where Ezekiel lives? That's so cute that it shows who lives there over the house. Why do I not remember who the fuck is... We'll head up anyways. Olga and Maeve are up here, which is good enough for me. Ezekiel, I feel like... Is Ezekiel not the bald guy? Sort of like darker skin. I feel like I pretty much never see him around, so he's probably gonna be a huge pain to talk to. Mom. Emily, what are you doing? Go heading up north. Wait a second. Guess who? What's that? Orcus, what now? Speak up or shut up. Yeah, dude, I got something for you, actually. I've got a arugula roll. There you go. Thank God. I knew he was one of those douchebag NPCs. Now we gotta find Maeve, who was the bitch yesterday, and Olga, who's like the blonde mom. Maeve has pink hair, I think. Lives in this uppity mansion. Hello. This place truly is. You're not who I'm looking for. You're not who I'm looking for either. Huge dictionary. It's currently at the page showing the word reliability. This house, I don't know what it is. I don't know what in my brain is doing this. I suggest you make use of your free time. Tend to your farm. I don't know what in my brain is triggering this. Pride Mountain. This house is giving me big, like 5 Days a Stranger vibes. And it might just be kind of the layout. But also just the amount of like interactive things and the little like miscellaneous text that you can get is very point and click adventure. She was just here. Where'd Olga go? Fucker. Oh, she's gotta still be down here. Boy, Malaya. Unless she left somehow quicker than Ezekiel? Ezekiel isn't even gone yet. Okay. We'll start heading that way. The slow way, since I haven't fixed the minecarts yet. God, I would love to play the Chisholm Mythos games again. They're so wild. And it's so wild of me to have a fucking hyperfixation about them, but alas, here we are. Hello, Torts. Plays and leaves. Aww. I was expecting to see her. Ooh, she's up here. Up at the shop. She did move fast. Which shop? Over here? At Heaps? Hey, girl! Brittany and Kia here, good friends. I have to scold them once in a while when they take a prank too far. That's so valid. Enjoy your food. And I think I get rewarded with the special deliveries with something in the mail, I guess, probably. So we'll probably see that next time. Sorry, I can't really talk right now. I'm thinking of what to play tonight. Ugh. Ignore me harder. What? I say that, but like, some of the characters in this game are mean to me in a way that I don't. And some of the characters are mean to me in a way that I do. And I feel like I could spend a while psychoanalyzing why that is. Oh yes, Pegasus. I remember that. It's just interesting to think about. As your resident thirsty pansexual, sometimes I gotta like step back and be like, why this thing and not the other? It's important to do every once in a while. It's important to, you know who you are as a person. What are we gonna do for the rest of the game? I guess we can keep chopping down some trees. Is that all I got? Did we go to the beach earlier? I think we did. I think we're just gonna do some chopping. Do some chopping while I sign off. Well, I'll probably sign off after the ad break. Or I can pause the ad break. Nah, it's 3 minutes. Fine. I think we'll still be here in 3 minutes. Good stuff. Good progress. Unfortunately, we're not gonna get a barn done in time for whatever the fuck Olivia wanted from me. But we made pretty good progress otherwise. Getting almost halfway into fall. We got some stuff for the Grange display. I'll have to probably figure out off stream what we want to try to bring. But honestly, I don't think we're gonna get a good grade in Stardew Valley Fair this year, which is fine. There will be time for it next year, I'm sure. But yeah, it's been good. This game's always such good vibes. I love just, like, as frustrated as I get, like, not remembering things that I was gonna talk about or do in the game. It's great to just vamp to. Especially when we're not trying to be completionist about it. Because if you're not being completionist about it, it's just vibe. Like 80 to 90% vibes by volume. VBV, if you will. Yeah. I hope that someday in the future, once we get stuff situated and once I'm like more fully automating things, I hope in the future we'll be able to do more socializing. I realize pretty much every time we play Stardew Valley that I don't talk to like the villagers enough. And that is a me problem. I'm an introvert in game and out of game. But like mostly because a lot of the dialogue is like reused. So I don't really have a whole lot to say to anybody. But also mostly because I just like can't prioritize relationships in this game unless I'm able to get them like maxed out. Because of the friendship decay, the friendship decay annoys me so much. And I do have a mod to like disable friendship decay that I might do. But the like going around and talking to people every day and making sure to give them gifts on their birthdays and know what their likes and dislikes are, it tends to not be. An anchovy frenzy has begun on the beach at 10 p.m. Those anchovies are fucking partying. It tends to not be the part of the game that I enjoy the most early on. Like I said, once I get everything situated and like mostly automated, once we're done with like the regular mines is around the time when I'm like figuring out which bachelor or bachelorette I want to go for, or, you know, starting to stack up like favored gifts and stuff. But this early on, all of my energy and all of my brain power is put towards like trying to keep this farm afloat, which is so silly. But that's just how the brains, you know? I promise we'll marry everyone in the valley eventually. But that eventually is not today. Alright. Looks like we're right about on time, too. Yeah. Before I go to sleep. I know it's getting late. Hey, it's the pianist's birthday tomorrow! That's fun. Oh, and we could have stayed for his show, but we didn't. Level 9 foraging! Fuck yeah! Alrighty. Looks like that's gonna be it for me for this evening, my friends. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for lurking on the stream if you are a lurker. Thank you for watching the VOD if you're a VOD watcher. I appreciate any and all forms of ingesting my content. It's good for you, I promise. Make sure you come back tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern. We're going to be starting a new long play, a short long play. Hopefully. I'm going to play Puzzle Agent for the channel. That's going to be our Tuesday slots for a couple of weeks. Puzzle Agent 1 and 2. It's a, if you have no experience with Puzzle Agent, please join me. It's so good. If it's it's an old Telltale game. You guys remember Telltale, right? So it's like a point and click kind of adventure-y game, with an emphasis on puzzles, because you are playing as the titular puzzle agent. There's lots of like riddles to solve. It's very fun, especially if you haven't seen it before. And it's got a great art style done by Graham Annabelle. You can follow them on most socials, and they have a shop with all of their art in it. That's very cute, which I'll promo. I'll talk more about their great art when we're playing the game, but just trust me, great art. And then yeah, we're gonna do work in progress Wednesday on Wednesday. Probably some more peak for Thursday, solo peak runs potentially, and then happy chow on Friday. Same time every week, baby. Getting the schedule in. But until then, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and I'll see you all tomorrow.